morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm Mod, and we're back with Euro Truck Simulator 2, and yeah, Matilda's still pink. Yeah. I can't wait to get rid of the pink. I really can't. So let's bring ourselves up to speed with what the plan is at the moment. The plan, gameplay-wise, is all this money here needs to be paid off. We need to get rid of these debts and start making some bloody money. So the idea is I'm going to start making money, start paying these off bit by bit. We need to make 40,000, then another 40,000, and so on and so on. And well, we're going to get rid of all these debts. And then we can worry about buying the new truck that we're going to use. And, well, we're not use as such, but you know. Without further ado, let's look for a job. We'll have a look at the job while we're doing some oh, we're in Plymouth, aren't we? Yes. So let's try and do some talking at the same time as the job hunting. Grimsby? That'd be a good long drive. Very long drive, actually. That's a decent drive as well. That's a lot of money. It's not too much further. I like the look of that job. That'll do. We'll take that one. Okay, my attempt to talk about channel updates and stuff has not worked quite well, so, okay. Let's start off with charity updates then. There we go. I'm gonna guess that is our glass panel there, straight away. What a surprise! I was right. Okay, so we're off to Metz then. Don't think we've been there yet. Ha ha ha! I was right, that is our plastic panels right behind us. Slow down, slow down. Hitch. Anyway, next episode, just to make things more interesting for you guys, next episode is when we're going to begin the No Sat-Nav run. 3 episodes worth of fun and frolics without a sat-nav. Getting a bit of lag at the moment, that's not good, Tildy. That's not good at all. So yes, welcome back to Eurotruck. This is Matilda, who is currently pink thanks to the efforts of Lock of War during the live stream we had a few weeks ago now. We raised a lot of money for that charity, and while we're actually at it, let's talk about the charity. We're raising money for Papyrus UK, which is a charity in the United Kingdom dedicated to preventing teenage suicide and dealing with the causes associated with this. So that'd be depression and basically helping teenagers. I'm being naughty here, I know. Very, very naughty. I'm also being a bit pale. Come on. Come on, Tildy. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So, charity-wise, if you go over to justgiving.com/mod1980, you can take a look at the amount raised yourself there. And the amount we need is £500, and when we raise the grand total of £500, we shall be chopping my hair off on a live stream. Nice and live and removed, shaved off. Yeah. And at the moment, we are 66% of the way there. It is now on £334. I may have mentioned this on Sunday, thanks to the efforts of Chris Viking throwing in another £10. And the message he left, I said I was going to read this out Thursday. So here you go, Chris. You got top billing today. He says, "Here's a bit more. Oh, and I don't know if you've noticed, but Matilda is pink. Lovely colour, isn't it?" I suppose I should elaborate at this point that I'm not too keen on the colour pink. I don't know if it's obvious, guys, but I don't like pink. It's not that I'm sexist or anything, it's just pink is not a nice colour to my eye. I don't like pink. Never have liked pink, never will like pink. And the lads in Team Tuxedo, and as it seems now our fans, have picked up on this and are attempting to make my life merry hell. Let's talk about Squirrel when he pranked my house on Minecraft and he put pink glass in it. I could retaliate to that. I just spent about an hour or two gathering as much ice as I could and filling up his swimming pool with it, and then had a bit spare, so I went mental. And then Watson, he likes to use the Marussia in F1 2012 and now F1 2013, and he's made himself a pink Marussia. Just replaced the red with pink, and actually I have to admit that looks quite good. Locke has done a Dirt 2 video where, surprise surprise, he's made a pink car. the list goes on of everybody encouraging me to look at their pink things and go, look, Mod, look at this pink thing. That could be, actually, I've just realised I said that completely wrong, didn't I? That could have been said a bit better. So, it's all fun and games at the moment, but I will get the fuckers back. I will. I'm sure I will at some point. I'll just have to find something that they don't like. Maybe I can steal Watson's Lemmings series off him, because he's not doing Lemmings anytime soon, is he? But he has done a Eurotruck video, actually, where he introduces us to his friend Tugger. His own truck is a Volvo and it's pink and it's very, very cool. Except for the fact it's a Volvo and it's pink. Because we prefer Mercedes, don't we, Tony? Yeah. He attempts to mimic my style of gameplay where I do a channel update and use Matilda's horn to, imitate that we're talking to Matilda. Okay, we are actually talking to Matilda, jeez woman. So, that's worth watching if you get the chance. Go over to Watson's channel, check out his Eurotruck video, and he also put some bonus footage in there. Oh look, is that a farm there I see? It looks like a farm. What do you reckon, Watson? What do you reckon it's like to do some farming? I think Watson knows what it's like to go farming. Thinking of channels, let's bring us up to date with 768 subscribers. Hello to all our new fans out there. Welcome to the show. This is the Million Mile Challenge, where we're attempting to drive 1 million miles in the same truck, and we're doing every mile we do is going to be recorded, and we're doing all for charity, as I may have mentioned. What's the mileage at the moment? 21,487, is that? It's not very clear on my screen, so it's definitely not going to be very clear on YouTube for you lot. So we're 2% of the way towards our overall goal of 1 million, and we're 21% of the way towards our Papyrus goal. Not in terms of distance, not actual money, because that's 66%. Thinking of YouTube, I don't have much in the way of channel updates, other than I am now getting back into the swing of things with F1, Minecraft, Kerbal I think is going to be next week now. My schedule is basically F1 goes on Mondays, Fridays, Kerbal goes on Tuesdays, Minecraft is Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Eurotruck is Thursdays, Sundays, because everybody begged me for 2 Eurotruck episodes a week. So here you go, guys. Here's the first one of the week. This is the blog update and question time, where I answer your questions that you submit, and that'll be coming towards the second half of the episode. And the Sunday one is just I pick a topic and talk shite for a bit. Usually a discussion, thought-provoking, usually top thought-provoking, because Sunday's comments are usually quite interesting to read, seeing how people react to the topic I've chosen to discuss about. I mean, the most recent one I think I chose to talk about was Grand Theft Auto 5 and whether AAA titles are actually worth it anymore. So, getting back onto YouTubeness though, because I said I didn't have much to say about my own channel, I do have something to say about 4040's channel. 4040 has unfortunately had to take down episodes 8 and 9 of his Remember Me series, which is a French-developed game released by Capcom, but Capcom have taken offence to him having the video, because... What are you doing? What are you doing? Turn the lights on a little bit. But they've taken offence to a cutscene. They say he doesn't have the right to utilise footage of this cutscene, even though he's providing a commentary. He's not profiting off it, he's basically giving Capcom free advertising for their game, and as far as I'm aware, at least 2 or 3 people have actually purchased Remember Me off the back of watching 4040's video. So, for them to turn around and basically say, oh, we don't think you have the right to use this, we're going to give you a copyright strike. You have the chance to dispute this, but for because if you get a copyright strike you can't join with a network, and it is 4040's ambition to be partnered up with somebody in the near future, I've recommended to him that he take down his videos. He's heeded my advice and he has taken down the videos and made a video explaining how he feels like he's letting everybody down, basically, because that's the big thing for him. He's the same as me in that respect. He doesn't want to let people down. People are enjoying his Remember Me series, and he's quite pissed off that he can't put on a show for people because Capcom are being arseholes. I was going to do a Devil May Cry 3 series, but I'm not sure I want to now. Why should I help them get promotion for one of their games? Or maybe I should play Devil May Cry 3 as it's been released on Steam recently and show people just how bad in need of a patch it is. Yeah, I'm not having to do that. You want bad publicity, Capcom? Okay, we can sort that. We can sort that publicity for you if you want, but you seem to be doing a good job in your own. It's like Nintendo when they say they're going to take all the monetization off a video. For anybody unaware of how YouTubers get paid, basically when we monetize a video, it basically says to YouTube, put adverts in my video. About 30 seconds worth of video before my video starts, maybe something halfway through and maybe something at the end. Put some adverts in my video. And if somebody clicks on this advert, give me a cut of the money that you get from it. Oh, no, we're okay, we're okay. That's basically how it works. I'm very close to getting my first payout from YouTube now. There's with most networks, there's a $100 threshold, which works out at about 60 to 65 for your English pounds. And I'm very, very close to getting my first payout. We're talking middle of November, I think, which isn't bad considering my fan base, the amount of views I've been getting, and the fact I've had a massive break and had various issues with YouTube in the weeks leading up to my break. As much as I'm enjoying YouTube, I see the potential to make a career out of this. 4040 is at the early stage, like I was a few months ago. He's at the stage where he's up for putting on a show. He wants to entertain people. And Capcom was stamping on him saying, no, sorry mate, we don't like what you're doing here. We understand you're entitled to, but we don't want you to because you're small. So it's a massive shame that 4040's had to take them down, because he was really getting into his Remember Me series. I didn't watch much of it past the first 3 or 4 episodes, if I'm honest, because usually watching videos means I'm not making my own, and until I get professional myself, then I won't have much time to actually watch videos. But generally, if something pops up in my feed that says I've liked it, then generally I have watched it first. I don't like to give out fake likes. This is why I always say to you guys, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Don't leave a like for the sake of leaving a like, only leave a like if you enjoyed it. Let's go around the outside here. That new rumble sound is going to take some getting used to, I think. Not that I need it. So, yeah. Also, I think also in my YouTube feed I put up a link to 4040's video asking people to lend him some support. And I hope he's got the support of my fans as well as his own. It's not fair. It really isn't fair. All he's trying to do is just put on a show. He's not even got his videos monetized. There's no adverts. There's no way he's profiting from these videos at all. So I think I've made my point now, though. 4040 has been let down by Capcom just because, well, they can. That's pretty much it. Just because they can. Let's go around the outside of this dude. Got a dual carriageways. Where's the speed camera anyway? Oh, go away. Go away. We do not need this bullshit right now. And hurry up and make a loan repayment. Actually, if you make a loan repayment now, I'll go into the black, into the red, so that's not good. What else is there? Yes, the no GPS challenge. I'm starting that on Sunday's episode. I've basically consulted you guys, asked your opinions, and from what I can gather, you're fine with me using the map so long as I don't abuse it. Mike has suggested a maximum of 5 uses. I think Locke said go for... no, it was either Locke or Chris said go for it. And a couple of other people said don't abuse it. No, Locke said don't abuse it, I remember now. I should have written it down a bit more specifically. Oh well. So I will be allowed to use the in-game map then, just not that one on the left-hand side. And remember rightly, Matilda, nope, she doesn't have a GPS inside the cabin, so I can't cheat with that. I can only really use road signs and the map to get itself around, which shouldn't be too hard, he says. Although I think I should have pulled over them for the rest stop. Never mind, never mind. Anyway, that's pretty much it in the way of content for me to rant about at the moment. So what I'd like to do then, quite early on in the episode, I appreciate, is I'd like to talk about questions. I know I say this every time, but this is my favourite part of the episode. Talking to you guys, giving you feedback on what you like, and answering your questions. And I've only got 2 serious questions this week. First one is from Sir Saflington, who has joined up as a result of my Sonic videos, I believe, and has discovered I do other videos. Hello, Sir Saf. How do you do, sir? How do you do? Ah, yes. He asks, do you have any plans to install any oversized trailers? Well, I suppose for that we should bring you up to speed a little bit. For the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 months at least, we've been desperately trying to make money to buy a new truck called Dead Metal. And the whole point of this truck is so that we can use mods without worrying about corrupting Matilda's save profile. Because, as you can imagine, I want to keep Matilda's mileage recorded and without losing the save file, and mods have a habit of corrupting save files every now and again. So the idea was we start a new profile. No, we don't even need a new profile, what I'm saying. We just get a new truck and use mods on that and update the profiles. Well, anyway, one of the mods we were going to use on there is the oversized trailers mod, but I haven't actually heard any genuine stories of, oh my god, my profile's been deleted, as far as your truck is concerned. I've experienced it with F1 2012. I haven't actually seen it with 2013 yet, but I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Come on, let me rest, let me rest. I've got to go over there. You're gonna make me go over there, aren't you? Ah, there we go. Rest. Resty, resty, rest. So I'm thinking at some point, oh, money, thank you. At some point we should definitely do an oversized trailer run. Basically because I want to see what all the fuss is about. We've got some mods installed. I mean, we've got the Mercedes mod, which turns the Majestic into a Mercedes. Let's cut across the grass. Will there be an invisible wall? I imagine there will be. How about that? No invisible wall. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe after the GPS challenge is over, or maybe make the oversized trailer mod a special part of the no GPS run. What do you guys think? Leave your answers below in the comments, pretty please. Over here we'll fill up, because why not? And our second question... Oh no, wait, no, I can't finish off. I just remembered we're talking about what mods we have installed. We've got the Mercedes badge. We have realistic physics. If I just switch to the outside camera, if I just slam on the brakes, watch the cabin. It rocks forwards. Therefore, that's part of the physics. It's also how Matilda handles in terms of steering, and braking. Braking's a lot easier. I've always moaned that the brakes are way too hard. And then I turn it down in the menu, and then the realistic physics mod made it even better, so now we actually have a truck that stops. Right, let's have a screenshot. Let's have a screenshot. Let's not have it there. Look how day-glow this pink is. It's awful. It's horrible. Right, what should we do? Actually, don't worry guys, I'm just cheating a little bit. And by cheating I mean I'm making a proper screenshot for this. Basically, you noticed a couple of times the console over here has popped up. That's because I played around with the camera quite a lot to make the intro for these videos. Scrolling around and moving and all the other jazz. And let's zoom out a bit more. And there we go. Click. Done. Back in we go. Oh, you stopped for me. Very kind of you. Thank you. I suppose we should turn the mirror and the sat-nav back on. Anything in our blind spot? Anything over there? Oh shit, there is! Sorry! Very sorry. Oh dear. Just keep driving, mod. Keep driving. Yeah, we're using the Mercedes, we're using the realistic physics, and also, if I get the chance, at some point I'll show you the other mod, which is basically replacing the badges on the cars with realistic manufacturer badges from the real world. Like you can actually see Ford, Seat, Skodas, Fiats. The list is endless. There's quite a lot. So just little things to make this a bit more of a immersive experience, rather than anything that breaks the game completely, like an unlimited mod. Can't really see anything on the back of that car. Never mind. Let's keep going. Our second question is from the Mighty Warrior DF. Wazak 85 DF for his full title. His question is relating to Sonic titles over the years. You've seen the latest Sonic titles go backwards, right? They're all the reviewers. Oh bollocks! Never mind. All the reviewers are saying that the newest games have gone to shit again. I think that's Sonic Lost World and Sonic Dash. Are they even out yet? They're not on a current. They're not on a 360. They're not on PC, so I have little interest in them, if I'm honest. But getting back to the question, the reviewers are saying all the newest Sonic games are going to shit again. Have you got any thoughts on why Sega think reinventing is always the best solution? An interesting point. Back in day, on the Mega Drive, all Sonic was a blue blur that went fast, you held right and you pressed jump. There's occasional elements to the gameplay like the rings and going fast and beating badniks. There's always the boss fight, but generally it's an epic platforming adventure with a bit of a, well, I say a bit of, a very, very light maze element in some levels, but generally it's always go from the left-hand side of the screen to the right. The maze bit being finding the fastest route. That's always been the fun part. Sonic levels are quite easy to get into, so it's just, and they also got great soundtrack, and it just feels right to actually play. So a lot of the time you're just playing the game over and over and over, thinking that felt fun. I'll just do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. And before you know it, you've got quite fast at the game. Although I admit now, I still cannot get under 30 seconds on Green Hill Act 1. I'll have to try that at some point. So then Sonic had a bit of a hiatus for a while, and then we had Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, when it was basically the same sort of thing. Sonic goes from one end of the level to the other, but in 3D. I loved it. Everyone else loved it. And then you had the abomination that was Sonic Heroes. I hated Sonic Heroes. A lot of people hated Sonic Heroes. Why? Because it was just what had the most horrible gameplay. It wasn't any longer a case of hold right and jump with mild find the fastest route elements. It was switch between all your characters. You have to complete the level the way we want you to. There's no free flowing to it. And oh, by the way, the physics are broken, and you can't hit bosses because it's nasty. And you have to wait for the weak spot rather than just attacking when you get a moment of opportunity. It was just awful in so many ways, and that for me was reinventing Sonic. Well, we were saving money, guys. Bollocks. Bar fucking lux. Yeah, it's going a bit too fast. So now you've blocked the road, haven't you? Thank you for pulling out of my way. Oh great, here we go. Dover. Yes, I would like to take a trip to Dover. I'll take the slight benefit there. Dover gets us to the ferry where we're going, and we'll see if we can at least fix something. Oh, shit, we can't fix anything because we're out of money. Let's go to the pause menu and have a look at our mail. 65% damage. Fuck's sake, mod. There we go, email. Your account is overdrawn. That'd be the loan repayments. Bollocks. I don't want to borrow 80,000, but I've got a nasty feeling I'm gonna have to. Let's have a look at the diagnostics. How much will it cost us to repair Tildy? 69,000. Oh god. Yeah, sod it, we're gonna have to do it. Well, yeah, we're saving money, guys. We need to pay off our loans. Service, repair. Oh great, we're back to where we started. Yes, I have mail. Stop telling me I have mail. Go away. Bloody pink Matilda. Right, we're over. Time to keep going. So, I was quite thrilled when Sonic Unleashed came out. Wasn't so much thrilled with Sonic because it was horrible. We were talking Sonic 06. Shadow I liked. That was Sega's chance to reinvent the game because they weren't using Sonic, they were using Shadow. Although it's a shame in a sense because Shadow was essentially the same as Sonic, which is running fast lots. But he skated everywhere. It's cool. And for some reason they saw fit to give him a gun. For whatever reason. Oh no, I did not crash into him. Oh, he thinks he's crashing into me. Damn it. Half hour later, there we go. What's over there, I wonder? Oh great. Just what I wanted to see, a recruitment agency. Oh, we're not that far away from where we're going, that's alright. Yes, let's turn the lights off, it's midday. Oh, go away, go away. Horrible, horrible car. Where did you come from? This is not one of our greatest moments, is it, guys? Not one of our greatest. But why do Sega feel the need to reinvent the games, basically? I don't know. Because generally, the best Sonic games have always been the ones where you just hold right and jump and try to find the fastest routes through the levels. For example, the daytime stages on Sonic Unleashed, they were fantastic. Sonic Generations was absolutely best Sonic game to come out in years. Universally, I mean, one of the best. I mean, I liked Sonic Unleashed, and I even liked the Hedgehog stages. The Hedgehog stages are basically running around quite slowly, button mashing. I liked that. It meant I didn't have to fire up a different button mashing game when I have an urge to button mash. But people are like, no, they're forcing it on us, we don't want to play button mashing. Okay, fine. But the engine was a little bit glitchy in any case, especially when you were on map scenes. But I liked Unleashed. Generations was brilliant. I can't stress enough just how great Generations was. In my opinion, anyway. I haven't met many people that didn't like Sonic Generations, but they're generally people who don't get gaming anyway unless it's Call of Duty. So it's their loss. So getting to the point though, why do Sega feel the need to reinvent? Maybe because they feel that the newer generation needs a bit more than 16-bit Sonic running right and holding jump. But even then, they still got that wrong when they released Sonic 4, because when they called it Sonic 4, they were directly enabling it to be compared to Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles from the Mega Drive. Well, if you live in America, Genesis. And it just... they completely ballsed it up. They had so much potential to make it a decent game, but instead of making it sprite-based, they made it 2.5D. The boss fights were the usual wait until the weak spot's open rather than fighting and then hitting at any opportunity with the weak spot always exposed sort of thing. The graphics were floaty, they're all too much momentum or not enough momentum and not enough height on the jump, and it's just nasty. Did not like Sonic 4. Maybe the reason they keep trying to reinvent Sonic is because they looked into it. Maybe they just happened to get the feel that they needed right first time and just like, right, let's not touch it, let's not break it. And then ever since then it's gone backwards, it would seem. So why do they do it? I don't know. I mean, you get the general trying to reinvigorate a product. I mean, let's take a look at Banjo-Kazooie. He's done all sorts of games at the moment, but generally he's a good platforming game, right? Mario, maybe that's what they're trying to emulate, trying to be Mario. Mario can do all sorts of games. I point you in the direction of Sonic Shuffle on the Dreamcast for an example of Sega's attempts to emulate what he's done. Sonic and Mario at the Olympics, or Mario and Sonic, whichever way around it is, that was okay. But I think a lot of it is just Sega being retarded. There's no nice way of putting it. Sega are idiots. Especially when it comes to one of their greatest products. So, actually, DF, I do not know why they do what they do. I do not. It makes no sense. Oh, we've got quite a lot of distance to go yet. Shit. 7 hours, that won't take us too long, he hopes. But we're at Europe now. We're in Europe. Well, we're on mainland Europe anyway, so I have to start driving on the other side of the road now. But I do wish, though, that Sega did stop messing about with Sonic and just gave us something like Sonic Generations. Maybe with a couple of extra characters and not hordes of characters. We don't need shitloads of characters. Do not need that. If I want loads of characters, I've got my Sonic comics to read for that. I get them imported from America by a nice gentleman who works at a local comic book store called Two Fat Goblins. That's my main Sonic need lots of characters fix. And they're developing that world quite nicely actually, but that's a story for another day. But at the moment, Sonic games do not need more characters. They certainly do not need more new characters. Very annoying when they introduce yet another character rather than fleshing out the existing ones. When Sonic Chronicles Dark Brotherhood came out, I was ecstatic because finally Knuckles, with his potentially rich background, finally had some sort of backstory. Because supposedly he's the only echidna left and all his kind of left the floating island, leaving him on his own to be the Guardian. Where did they all go? And Dark Brotherhood was supposed to be the beginnings of filling in those blanks, finally giving us some history to one of our characters. Other than, hey, I'm fast, I'm blue, I go fast, wham! It actually gave a bit of depth to Knuckles' kind, and also to the games in general. That was a missed opportunity, because rather than doing all of the echidnas, they just did 2 clans, I think. Or one of them even. Never mind, we should not stress over it. But yeah, I would like to see Sonic go back to Sonic Generation style. Hold right, press jump. I hear the Wii games worked quite well, but never played the Wii versions, so I can't comment on them. I'm out of questions. I'm out of things to talk about. We've got 6 hours 40 to go, which is about 20 minutes. Shit. Well guys, I suppose this is when you could check me out on Twitter. That's @_MOD1982. And if you tweet at me and say #ModSucks, I will favourite your tweet. Because it seems to be the thing of Team Tuxedos to... Tort is absent. Missing in action. Tort hasn't been seen from for a long time. He tells us he's available for recording when we poke him, and then goes to bed at 1 in the afternoon and wakes up at something like 8 or 9 in the evening. He's not available for recording. Because if he does wake up, then he's a zombie, and he's incommunicable. He cannot communicate with us because he's not had enough sleep, or had sleeps at weird hours or something like that. So instead the lads have resorted to giving me some abuse, which I don't mind. It can be fun. It can be fun as long as it's done in moderation, such as the pink glass. But what's the point it's going to make? Yeah, I've completely forgotten the point I was going to make was now. Can we sleep? No, we can't sleep. We've got 4 hours till the next rest stop. Oh shit, we better put our foot down. And we've only got 8 hours to complete the job in anyway. We cannot rest yet. Tort missing in action. People keeping giving me abuse. You know, I'll probably watch this back and go, oh, Mod, how did you forget that? We miss Tort, I think is the important part to take away from that, though. We do miss Tort. Tort is good fun. Tort's doing a decent series called Evoland, actually. Evoland's not too bad. as far as game, and Tort's doing a decent job of covering it. So if you want to check that out, go to Tort's channel. That's right, I was telling you about Twitter. I've got Twitter. We also have a Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Team Tuxedo, I think. It's all in the description anyway. Come check us out. Come like us there, and in case YouTube breaks with its sub boxes again, then that's Twitter and Facebook are the best chances you'll have of seeing if we've got new videos out. Definitely the best chance you'll have. Because anytime I post a video, it automatically gets posted to Twitter. And most of the other guys in Team Tuxedo do as well, actually. Speaking of Team Tuxedo, I'm going to be making a shiny little video soon. Maybe once a month, do it to like a Team Tuxedo highlights, just any videos that the guys have made. This will actually force me to watch the videos as well. I shall watch the videos. If there's something funny I like, I shall put it all into a montage, basically, and put links to the videos. And because these guys have been awesome in helping me, like Tort helped me at first. These guys have helped me get to where I am at the moment with my YouTube channel, and I don't feel I have the need to give something back to them. And if it means making a Tuxedo highlights video once a month to say to the guys, hey, check this out, check this out, check this out. If anybody does have a favourite non-mod video they've seen, then let me know. And I'll be putting it in the video. Not sure when I'm going to be working. I think I'll be working. I've got next week off work. I've got 2 days left this week, then I'm off work for a week, and then I'll probably be working on that video, which should be fun for me. Not sure about the others. I can imagine them thinking that, oh god, what's Mod going to pick for our highlights? Well, luck, yours is easy. I just pick one of the F1 videos. DF, for his, I'm thinking a bit of Skyrim, because Watson's been bumming it quite a bit. Watson does love Skyrim. Squirrel, that would be the reaction to the ice. 4040, I think. I'm not going to put the Remember Me news up, because that's unfortunate. We want to highlight, not a downside. So that would be maybe his Kerbal PvP videos. Maybe put one of them up on the highlight. As for me, well, I'm spoiled for choice. I must at this point give a polite shout out to Skeptical Squirrel for his Streets of Rage video. He's been playing an old school video game, and me and Watson were going to do a local co-op series of it. But then Squirrel's like, oh, I'm playing Streets of Rage, guys. Shit, we're going to do that in a couple of weeks' time. Never mind. Fucking all yours, mate. So, you know, we missed an opportunity by not doing it ourselves, which we're not too upset about, because Squirrel's doing a really good job. Excuse me, his video. God, I've got the hiccups quite badly now. So, where's this going on to hear you ask? Well, Ridge Racer's got maybe 1-2 videos left in it, and Sonic will be coming to an end soon, so I'll be needing at least 1 new series, maybe 2. And I am thinking of another Mega Drive game. Oh shit, oh, no, what happened there? Oh, I hit the mouse with my leg. Silly mouse, what are you doing there? I'm trying to stretch my legs out and you are there. Why are you there? Why you're not up here? Get back up. Thank you. Gotta lift cruise control while you're playing. But yeah, I will be playing another Mega Drive game. If anybody does actually have a request for a game, then let me know. I'm thinking of series changes. F1 2012. I've got 2 more episodes to record in that, and then that's it. We'll be on 2013 and the 4th Air Championship. I think Friday I'm recording a podcast with the guys actually to discuss 2013, whether it's a decent improvement over 2012, what we missed about 2012 is in 13, blah blah blah. Me personally, I love the old school cars. I really do. I really love the old school cars. Although I think they've been a bit lazy with a couple of them, specifically the FW17 from 1996. The rear end looks okay, but the front nose looks like it's just bolted on out of Lego, which is a bit poor. But you can't have everything. Also, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled to see if there's any more cars to unlock. I hear that the Tyrrell P34 is in the game, which is one of my favourite F1 cars of all time. It's a six-wheeler. I think it was driven by Tapalia and Scheckter. Was it in 1976? Or was it just in 1974 and 75? No, it was in, I'm pretty sure it was in 76. I remember seeing it in Rush. Oh shit, roadworks. Roadworks. Single file roadworks? No, narrow. Just really narrow. Oh, ow! Where did that wall come from? Oh god, that shit me up. That shit me up. Oh dear. 3 hours in the trip and 2 hours to the rest. Oh god, we're going to get another penalty. That reminds me, DF's made another suggestion for a challenge. He's really good at his suggestions for these challenges. Thank you, DF. You're fucking awesome, mate. His next suggestion, after we've done the free GPS run, so the free episode, no GPS run, I should say, his suggestion is have a couple of episodes where we don't take any damage. No, wrong. Not damage, penalties. As you can imagine, that will have me pulling my hair out. Especially given that the amount of times a car will appear in that blind spot there, and you're just like, I didn't hit it, there's nothing there. Oh, what? Where did he appear from? So we'll have to discuss whether those are counted as penalties or not. I personally think not, but it depends on what you guys at home think. And we're doing this for charity at the end of the day. The challenges, apart from spicing up my videos, affect the charity. Because if I pass a challenge, I get to add £100 to the charity fundraiser to make it more difficult to get my hair chopped off. If I fail, then I have to remove £100. I think to date I have passed one challenge and failed one, so it's still at its original £500 starting point. But if I fail the free episode No GPS run, then we'll be down to £400, and all it will take is one generous donator. See what I did there, mate? All it'll take is one generous donator to push up to £400 and get me to have that haircut. Which then begs the next question, when do I get the haircut? Once I've raised the money, or at the end of the segment of Eurotruck? Which, the way it's going, would be a long time away yet, because we're only just on 21,000 miles. And it's taken us about 6 months to get here. Yeah. I think as soon as we hit the charity goal, what do you guys think? God, I'm asking you lots of questions to give me feedback on today, aren't I? More than normal. And by the way, guys, if you do actually have any questions for next Thursday's episode, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you're enjoying this so far, please hit the thumbs up. If you think your friends might enjoy this, please share it with them. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. Why am I doing this already? We've still got 2 hours to go in the journey. Oh, check out the rest time. 1 hour 48 compared to 1 hour 55. Oh, that's really coming down now. We might actually make it before we get another penalty. We're not going to do that though. Oh shit. Boom. Oh, trailer took a bit of damage, but that poor car behind us. Where did he come from? Oh dear. Sat nav, come back, sat nav. There we go. Didn't know where we were going then. Oh, my final question with regards to the no GPS run. Is there a minimum length of mileage I should be considering? Like 100 miles, 200 miles? Because otherwise I could just go, alright, I've done a trip from one side of Peterborough to the other. I have passed today. Yes, I know. 1 hour 33 compared to 1 hour 36. Yes, it's under. We're leaving France and going into Belgium, are we? Luxembourg. Oh, that's where we're going. Luxembourg, yes. Get out of my way! Okay, I may have just hit him. Which way? Which way? Straight. Bloody hell, this game's stressful sometimes. There we go, we're okay now. Hey, what's the name of town we're going to? Mets. Stick left. Oh, I didn't even need to use sat-nav for that. Yay. I do reserve the right, though, to have a pen and paper in front of me to write down town names and stuff. Although I might not do that. Would the real truck driver do that? Well, the real truck driver would actually have a physical map in front of him. This is before the days of GPS, I suppose, and sat-nav and tom-toms. 53, 52 compared to 1 hour 13. Yeah, I'm safe-ish. But oh my god, the damage on that trailer. And I can't believe I took out another loan just to get the truck working. Oh well, needs must. Needs must. Then we'll repair Matilda again. And then we'll start another challenge, because we like our challenges. I might, just random spur of the moment. I said I'm off work next week, didn't I? I might do a live stream. But I don't know what game. Oh shit, see what I mean about something just appearing in your blind spots? Okay, it helps if I check my mirrors and stuff, but... Last question for you guys to put in the comments. If I do a live stream on my holiday next week, it'll be in the evening, UK time, so about 5 in the evening. What game would you watch? I don't want to do Euro Truck, I want to save that specifically for races across Europe. I'm thinking something that'll take, I can play for about 2 hours or so. Oh shit, missed our turning. Whoops. Oh dear. Oh dear. Never mind. So, I'm swinging at the moment towards using a Marussia 2013 Monaco on amateur difficulty because I am shockingly shit and I will crash that many times. And not just any sort of Monaco. Yay! We discovered Mets. A full length race with tyre wear on maximum and damage on maximum, and that's what I'm swinging towards. Full race of Monaco. Yeah. I'm getting tired, I know. Give me the map. Give me the map. Thank you. Just about made that. Is this the right place? Looks like it. Here we go then. Here we go. Ready to get a bollocking from our employer. Although we only needed, what, a whole 10 XP was it? Or 5 XP from the last time out. So we are going to go level up on this one. Bomb. Okay, apparently that is precise parking. I'll take it. I'll take it. Reasonable. 535 miles. Yeah, that was too long a trip, I think. Aha. What should we do now? We've got all the ADR. Do we need more eco driving? I think we're doing okay. Just in time delivery, a bit more for there. High value. It's only one on level 1, so we'll pump that up one. Engine off Matilda. That's us done for now. Yeah, we're getting tired. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Mod. If you like this, please hit the thumbs up. If you have anything else to say about the show today, please leave a comment. If you think your friends might enjoy this, please share. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and see more like this and other videos in the future. I've been Mod. Dream big. We shall see you next time. Bye bye.